So in this one, I woke up in my regular bed, and everything seemed totally normal. So I got up and I opened my closet to get dressed. When I opened the door to my closet, Rebisar was just standing there. It scared me half to death, bro. He walks out of the closet like it was nothing. And then Paul Twitchell also stepped out. I don't even know how they both fit in there. I said, hey. Rebisar said he had something to show me. Paul was also nodding his head, so I was like, sure, bro. Rebisar grabbed my hand and we started flying. We actually no-clipped through the ceiling. It was wild. Paul was flying right behind us, too. Eventually we stopped somewhere in the sky, looking at the city. I asked Rebisar what he wanted to show me, because it didn't really look any different than normal. He kind of gestured to the city, but I still wasn't really getting it. Then Paul kind of floats up to my right side, and I remember he said he wanted to see what reality is actually like. I was like, yeah, man, I want to see the truth about the time loop. Then Rebisar turned to me and said, there is no time loop, Eric. What you're seeing is what is real. I was like, what do you mean? He said something like, stop thinking so much. I was like, okay. You know, I've heard that from that one before. Rebisar pointed to a chemtrail in the sky and asked if I knew what it was. I was like, yeah, man, it's chemtrail. Those things are nasty. Then he was all like, no, chemtrails aren't real. These are just byproducts of planes that won't hurt you. They're just clouds, Eric. I was like, what? Duane said they're poisonous and the government uses lasers on them to start fires and stuff. And then Paul said, no, Eric, you're thinking again. The government doesn't have lasers. They're just clouds. Duane is wrong. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? You gave him the rod of power. And then he said something like, no, I didn't, Eric. Duane just thinks I did. I was stunned, bro. I was like, there's no way. Duane knows the truth. Then Rebisar said, you're thinking again, Eric. Duane told you that he knows what's real, but you're not listening to us. And Paul was just like, we real guides show you how reality really is. That's what we do and you're not listening to us. And then Rebisar said something like, Duane led himself astray. I didn't really get that one, but I was so confused. Started singing the New You, and they sang it with me, so at least that was nice. Then Rebisar held out his hand, and I grabbed it. We started flying somewhere. No, I didn't really know where he was taking me. But then, no joke, him and Paul took me to the White House. We were looking in on Joe Biden as he was in his office, bro. He was working on something at his desk. I asked Rebisar why he brought me there. He said he wanted to show me what's real. I asked if Joe was going to shapeshift into a reptile or something. And then Paul said to look at him, but don't think about it. So I tried to do that. I saw Joe there, working. I told Paul and Rebisar that I saw the President of the US working out in his office. And Paul nodded. He said, Joe Biden isn't a reptile, he's just an old man. I was like, what? I told him that Duane said that he's a reptile. And he said that, no, Duane's wrong about that too. Reptilians aren't real. But I'm reptilian, right? So I mentioned that. And Rebisar said, no, Eric, you're just a young man. I was so fucking confused. I told him that I've shapeshifted on the real side before, and Paul said, Eric, you're thinking again. And Rebisar said, those were just dreams, Eric. And Rebisar put his hand on my right shoulder. He said something like, you have to learn to stop thinking. Reality is exactly how it appears. And before I could respond again, I woke up really forcefully and got it all written down as fast as I could.
Okay, so, yeah, it is all very confusing, isn't it, Eric?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, so that ended the experience? That was it?
Yeah, that was the whole experience.
Okay. The closet idea is that things are coming out of the closet. Okay, it's an old saying. All right. And so again, Okay? Yeah, it's an old saying. Yeah. And also things are kept in the closet and whatever, etc. So, all right, so let's just go along with this. Duane's wrong. Duane is this or that or whatever. Duane's been led astray. Okay? Huh. You know, it's very interesting because all I do is focus on the is and see it. Now, from other angles, you know, I see what I do and from what I say, and also other witnesses like Kevin, Mary, Neustress, and many others see me on the real side, and it's not like that at all, okay? And so again, and the chemtrails have been confirmed even with people that work there. So again, if you want to learn something here, fine. If you don't, I won't say anything. Just go along with the experience. Fine. I'm fine with all that, Eric. Thing is, I am fine with everything. Again, stop thinking, Eric.
All right, that's what they were saying in my experience.
Yeah, exactly, Eric. Stop thinking. Okay? And wait your turn.
All life awareness.
So you will learn, okay? And you notice during your experience, yes, thank you for muting, that again, they keep reiterating something else, no matter what you think. Okay, so it's not about your thinking, Eric. There's a lot to learn. Now, I'm fine with whatever Paul and Rebisar say, okay? So what they're doing here is, yeah, they're contradicting everything because, again, of how you're set up. Now, you're having these experiences and they're giving them to you because they see an opportunity with you. But again, you have a lot to fulfill. All right. So you're like the first day in boot camp and you have potential, yes, to be the general, but you got a lot to go through to get there, kid. So you're seeing the potential, okay, but just don't think it's overnight. You got a hell of a lot to go through. And so again, this is where you have to step back from yourself because that know-it-all attitude of yourself is going to get you nowhere. Absolutely not. You're just going to keep hitting walls and you're going to wonder why. Now, what I see here is that they have created contradictions for you to try and pull you out of your routine, know-it-all thinking mind. That's why they keep telling you, stop using your mind and pay attention. See, you're looking to your mind for your answers. There are no answers there for what we're doing, Eric. Yeah, your gaming world, yeah. You look to your mind. That's your personal life. This, you're not going to find it there, Eric. You're not going to find it in your mind because it's not there. Because you don't have the experience, you don't have the awareness. Okay? You are having experiences, but you're not recognizing them. That's why they keep reiterating, stop using your mind. That's your personal life, Eric. This is something different. Now, are you getting the hint?
But what about all that stuff they were saying about you? And like the stuff that you've been
They've created a contradiction. See, there again, you're looking to your mind for an answer. It's
Right.
not there. It's not there, Eric, because you don't have the experience, the awareness, the knowledge.
They must be right. I'm thinking too much. I should just listen.
Yeah, see, again, what have I been telling you for the longest time? Look at all this stuff. See, you want to jump in with what you know. And guess what? I've told you, you don't know nothing. You know your gaming world. Yeah, that world, you know. This world, you don't. You don't know nothing. You're having experiences, so this is where you learn. You want to learn about this world? then you learn a step at a time, little by little, to pay attention and learn to recognize what's going on. They have created contradictions for you, okay? And it's up to you how long it takes for you to recognize that. It's not about right and wrong. There's no such thing. It's about awareness.
So,
You're in a whole new position, Sonny.
so
And
what you're saying is,
it has nothing to do with your routine world mind. It has nothing to do with that.
so I should be aware of what Rebisar is saying.
You have to learn to do that, Eric. I'm trying to
He's
help.
just telling me.
Yeah, but that's going to take a long time. What do you think? You're going to do it overnight? What do you think
Sure.
that, like your gaming world? How long did it take you to get to where you are in your gaming world? Did you do it in 2 days? Took a month. Well, gaming is duh. Okay, so basically anybody can do it. Took a month. Okay, right. Well, now you're dealing with all life. All life. More than creation. How long do you think that's going to take?
2 months.
Huh? Yeah, duh. See, again, you're looking to your mind. See, you don't have the answer realistically, but you think you do. It's not in your mind. It's about awareness. They have created a contradiction to you. And so this is your challenge too. Gee, what is real? What isn't real? Are they telling the truth? Guess what? There's no such thing as truth. There is no truth. What truth is there? Your truth? Gaming world? The truth in the courtrooms? Is that truth? Everybody's got their own.
There is what's real though. And that's what they were showing me.
But you have no idea what that is. Not
They
even.
do, and they're saying you don't.
Yeah, you don't. They're creating contradictions to get you.
Saying that, but I don't know what you mean.
You are routined with your gaming world head. That's how you're thinking.
Yeah, I play video games.
Yeah, see, and you love video games because you like the routine. You like the groove.